Fans, we are here in Columbus. Will LaRue here with Wade Quebeca as the Cobras, your second place Cobras in the district, taking on the number one seed Columbus. Undefeated out here, Wade. Be nice to see the Cobras knock off the Giant tonight.
Yeah, after dropping their first two games in district, Cobras kind of found their stride in an extra inning game there against Yoakum at home. Pulled that win out and have been on a roll ever since. Winners of five straight, looking to stay on track tonight against Columbus. But something we hadn't seen up here in Columbus very often, Will, the wind is blowing out tonight. Strong northern blue wind, and going to be interesting to see how this one pans out because those flags are running, flipping straight away out there in the power alley in left center.
They sure are. They're flying right out of there. We actually had to move down here to the lower level because we're going to lose cameras and tripods, all kinds of stuff at that upper level. So we're going to give you the best view you can down here at the field level tonight, folks. Your Cobras are getting set to come out and hit here in a little bit. Looks like the lineup tonight is going to be the same. LaRue's going to lead off and playing second base. Second batter tonight is going to be Jace Cheney, saying in that two-hole he is on the bump tonight. Three-hole is Nick Kuchler at shortstop, and Sam Kurtz in that four-hole behind the dish tonight. Sam's been really hitting the cover off the baseball lately. And if you go back to that first Columbus game when we played back in Industrial, back in Vanderbilt, Wade, the pitcher that Columbus threw, that lefty that Wharton coaches actually came out, the Wharton junior county college coaches came out to come take a look at him. He had a game, 19 strikeouts.
He did. We couldn't do much to get the ball in play against him. I think I remember two balls put in play, the only two outs for the Cobras that were not strikeouts on the night, and he had us guessing. He had a lot of movement, a lot of tail on that ball. But the good news is he's not throwing tonight. We got to look at something different.
No, he's not. But the Sam Houston commit is.
Yeah, take one and get the other. One thing about Columbus, they develop pitchers, and we noticed over last year, kind of the run when we met them back in the regional semis, they got stronger as the year went along. Especially those two guys were a big part of that mix, and we'll see them again both times this year in the district play here.
Yes, we will. Coaches are having their plate meeting right now, and we'll see. I guess we'll go ahead and take a quick break until they get ready to start announcing the players. Wait, so we'll be right back. Cobra fans, don't go anywhere.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Columbus High School baseball stage for tonight's game between the Industrial Cobras and your Columbus Cardinals. Before we get started with tonight's game, Columbus has teamed up with Turtle Wing Foundation to host a Turtle Wing ball game to locally support children and families affected by learning challenges. We have special presentations for tonight's first pitch. Jason Fitzgerald, parents, Magali Madrano, and Cedric Fitzgerald. Jason has been playing Miracle League Challenger League baseball in Belleville since 2015. He enjoys swimming and spending more time outside. Taylor TJ Long, Ashley Roscoe, and Taylor Long. TJ is a creative dynamo, diving into coloring, doodling, building blocks, stitching Play-Doh, and fiddling with sensory toys. He also enjoys Baby Shark, Garfield, sandbox adventures, splashing in the pool, and goofing around with his furry pal. Jason Fitzgerald and Taylor TJ Long.
You're going to go put it in there. $378 to the alleys, so it's probably right at 380, 385 maybe. Mm-hmm.
And now introducing the Industrial Cobras. Leading off, playing second base, number 13, LaRue.
Go, Major.
Batting second and pitching, number 6, Chaney. Hitting third, playing shortstop, number 3, Kistler. Batting cleanup, playing catcher, number 20, Kurt. Hitting fifth, playing third base, number 12, Martin. Batting sixth.
No, he was older than I was. A little bit older. Yeah.
Hitting seventh, playing first base, number 15, William.
Yeah, he's a man.
Batting eighth, playing right field, number 9, Warren. And batting ninth, playing left field, number 2, Giannis. Substitutes for tonight's game, number 5, Vincent, number 16, LaRue, and number 17, Roder. And now for the Columbus Cardinals, leading off, number 8, playing center field, Jackson Hancock. Batting second, playing second base, number 6, Ryan Carter. In third, playing shortstop, number 10, Dylan Dyksek. Batting cleanup, playing third base, number 13, Trevor Barger. Playing first base, number 2, Brody Tribe.
Brody tried.
Batting 6. Playing pitcher, number 14, Brittany Walters. Team 7. Playing right field, number 9, Corbin Burns. Batting 8. And your designated hitter, number 20, Josh Everett. Batting 9. Playing right field, number 4, Lane Kahanic. And on the bump, number 5, James Yannick. Substitute for tonight's game, number 1, Aiden Carter. Number 3, Caleb Poon. Number 7, Chase Weissman. Number 11, Cade Newman. Number 12, Will Fitzgerald. Number 15, Wyatt Tipton. Number 16, Robin Hinton. And number 24, Trinity Thompson. At this time, we continue stand for the playing of the national anthem.
Ryan Carter.
Welcome, Cobra fans. We're here in Columbus. Will LaRue, Wade Kubeka on the call here as Major LaRue, leadoff batter for the Cobras, gets set to start this one off here in Columbus. As we said in the opening statements, the Cobras are in second place in the district. Columbus number 1, undefeated. Nice to see if the Cobras can get on hit.
Yeah, watching Yannick warm up here, Will. He's got some good velocity. Looks like he throws a lot of fastballs. Looks like he's warming up a slider. So today, I'm sure with the wind blowing out, he's going to want to stay away. So Cobra's got to be thinking, pushing that ball to right field to start with and keep that game plan going, and then react to the inside. But you take that side of the plate away.
First one is outside. It's exactly what you said. Outside and low, though. LaRue takes there for ball one.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of four-seam fastball. Doesn't look like a lot of run on it, whereas Kuhn last time threw a lot of two-seamers that ran in on him. And again, throws out there, Will. The game plan is he's going to stay away. You can see the catcher slide out there every time. So.
That was a game plan in Vanderbilt when they played there as well. The 4 hits that the Cobras did have all went to right field.
Yeah.
First time he does come in there for a called strike to LaRue. Count is 2-1.
I like the approach from LaRue, though. I mean, you stay 2-0, make him throw you a strike first, get a look at that velo, and then time it up here. And what does he do? A savvy pitcher comes over there and pulls the string on you.
Yeah,
Hasn't thrown it off speed yet, and he drops it in there.
2-2. That one gets away. Full count here.
Yeah, a lot of effort. You can hear him. He's giving a little run out there. He's trying to throw it hard and throw it by these guys.
The delivery.
There you go.
Really fouls this one off. Out of play. Right field side.
He stayed inside, stayed short on it, and he'll do that. That's a good approach. Just barrel it up and let the pitcher provide the power here. It'll go.
This one, LaRue just underneath is going to be a pop-up to left field. Left fielder settles underneath it. Puts LaRue out for the first one. But good at bat, though, overall. 7 pitches in that first for that first leadoff batter. Exactly what you want out of a leadoff guy, other than getting on.
Yeah, not only helps your batter up there looking, but also gave everybody else on the dugout a look at him and kind of see the velo, because definitely throwing a little harder than he did during warm-ups there.
It's going to bring up Jace Chaney. Chaney is on the bump tonight for the Cobras. High fastball is going to be ball 1.
Chaney needs to make a mental note of that too. If that high fastball is not there, that one was right at his elbows, maybe a little bit higher, and didn't get the call there. So.
Well, off speed right there is going to drop in for a called strike.
Yeah, that one he threw about 4 or 5 inches lower there and got the top of the zone there.
Fouled right back at the umpire.
Jace just a little bit late on that one. Kind of collateral damage back there off the bat, but if he can square that up, it's gonna go. He just missed the barrel on that one.
Yannick working out of the windup here. Count is 1-2. 2 Chaney. All up the middle, hits a bound. He's going to try to leg this one out, but he is going to be out for second out of the inning.
As I check their shortstop, number 10, we've seen that kid a couple years in a row, made some good big plays in the extra inning game here last year. But watching that kid, he's really smooth, really quick. Thought Jace might have had that one. That was deep in the hole, right over the bag there. He actually went second base side to get that and was able to catch Jace right about a half step before he hit the first base.
It's going to bring up the Cobra shortstop, Nick Kutzler, Jr.
That's a good sign. Your first 2 batters put solid contact on the guy. Hope Nick does the same, and we've already matched our total for non-strikeout outs last time. So.
Ball low to Kuchler. Counts 1-1.
Yeah, Columbus with a little bit of an embarrassment of riches here. They've got 2 senior pitchers so they've been around a while. Both the guys can throw. Both of them going to play at the next level. As he throws another one in there, another off-speed catches Nick, kind of bailing out, trying to catch up to the speed, and just a little far out in front of that one.
Kuchler behind in the count here from the windup. Delivers another ground ball to second base. He does get over in that hole.
Nick's there. He should be safe.
Kuchler should have legged that one out, and he did.
He thought the second baseman going back towards the middle kind of took all of his ability to get anything behind that throw, and wasn't able to quite set his feet. Nick runs well down the line, got down there. So first runner on for the Cobras. Want to see if Sam Kurtz, one of our hitters who's been Johnny on the spot lately with timely hitting here, see if he can move him around, strike early in this game.
Sam has been one of the most consistent hitters. A lot of his stuff this year has just really gone opposite field, really finding that gap in the right center. Kurtz takes that first one a little bit outside, I thought, but that's a called strike.
That's been the story during this winning streak. Cobras have had an inning or 2 in each game where they've really popped the scoring open and hadn't left a whole lot of guys on base. See if they can strike here in this first inning against the Cardinals.
Just going to offer, misses there, quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, the back pick to first base, trying to catch Kuchler with a good secondary lead. Nick back in plenty of time there, so Sam needs a two-strike approach here and just try to poke something through some green somewhere. Kind of surprised. I know it's a short porch over there in left field, but man, the left fielder is playing all the way in the left center power alley. It is a big outfield. Kind of take note if you're over here in a Cobra dugout where they're playing, because he's not really giving much in that left field corner over there. He's trying to take away that big power alley out there.
The 1-2 is away. 2-2's the count now. Now with the speed of Kuchler with 2 outs as well, you know, that could pose to be an issue for the Cardinals.
Yeah, one thing already the Cobras have done, they've made Yannick come in and throw a lot of pitches here in this first inning. Be nice to get Sam to continue this down the lineup here and get on base.
Offers there. That is strike 3. Oh, Cobras come up. Do leave one stranded and do not score here in the first. We're heading to the bottom of the first. We're going to have Hancock, Carter, and Zychek up. We're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best sports network anyway.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Here in Columbus, Will LaRue with Wade Quebeca. Your Cobras, bottom of the first here, scoreless here in Columbus as they try to take down the #1 team in the district. Up first for the Columbus Cardinals is going to be the center fielder, Hancock. Starting defense for the Cobras tonight is Cheney on the mound, Kurtz behind the plate. Casey Williams, a senior, at first base. LaRue is second. Kuchler's at shortstop, and Cooper Martin at third. Cheney, strike 1, all right away with that breaking ball. Caught him looking. In the outfield, left field is Aiden Yanish, center field Cooper Francis, the freshman, and in right field, Bryce Warren.
Yeah. Season lineup a little bit here for the Cobras. I tell you what, left fielder Aiden Yanish has stepped in very well as Cade Quebec has been out. He's got high on base percentage. He's played pretty well defensively out there, and big key to this winning streak.
Cheney starts off 1-2-3 strikeout right there. I'll take it all day long. Wait,
I was just about to say, Will, the other side of this win streak for the Cobras has been timely pitching, and Chase Cheney had a couple of rough outings, the first 2 outings in the district, but really locked in from that point forward after that Yoakum game, and it's been a huge part of this reason the Cobras are on a 5-game win streak here.
Yeah, the only lefty in the Cobras arsenal here. He starts again with the breaking ball for a called strike.
This is what Columbus had a little trouble with against the Yoakum game. Was a low-scoring game for them. Hallisville as well, a little softer throwing, crafty guys that throw around the zone can throw off speed for strikes.
Well, that fastball gets in there, fools him because he watches it fly right by. And this is Ryan Carter, the second baseman for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's
Count is 0-2.
That's what Jace wants all night long. That one's right at the knees, bottom part of the kneecap. It's got him actually lunging on that outside pitch. He's dropped it in for a strike on a backdoor curveball 2 times already, first 2 batters, and he's got him thinking about that out there.
Yeah, not a bad idea right there to waste one on the outside and see if you can go ahead and get that swing.
There you go. Way to drop it in, Jace. Hey, that's the top of the zone. That crossed just above his elbows. Consistent call for the umpire. He hadn't called that all night, but it's making that batter thinking about it. Jace is picking at the edges. 2-2 pitch here. He's probably going to have to come after him.
A little overthrow right there.
That's exactly
count to full there. Cheney just trying to amped up a little bit here in this district game. Full count to Ryan Carter. That gets in there.
2 batters, 2 strikeouts. It's kind of been the MO even last year when we faced Columbus. They weren't necessarily a powerhouse from an offensive standpoint, but what they do is they do play scrappy baseball. We've already talked about the plethora of pitchers they have out there, but if you can keep them off balance offensively, you can give yourself a shot in this game.
Yeah, up next in 3-hole, Dylan Zychek, the shortstop, made that great play in the first inning.
He's been one, even last year and this year too. He's one's kind of the catalyst, starts it for him. He and Berger here back to back in the 4-hole, guys that produce a lot of runs for the Cardinals.
He delivers. That's going to be a called strike.
Yeah, it's a little bit at the top of the zone, probably the same location. He called a couple of them as a ball, but if you can stretch that, you can stay close and pick at it and stretch that strike zone a little bit. That's every pitcher's dream. Up, it's out.
It's going to be fouled out of play. Zychek behind in the count now. 1-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Scoreless.
Another overthrow there for Jace. Not controlling it quite as well, but I like what he's doing. He's really making a lot of effort to change speeds on these Columbus hitters here.
It's important to keep these guys guessing.
Just because you throw a fastball doesn't mean you have to throw at the same speed every time. He's done a good job of it. Excellent pitcher's pitch right there. That looked like a strike for a long time before the bottom finally dropped out of it.
We did full count here to Zychek. Cheney out of the windup. Just misses the inside of the zone there. Zychek's going to draw a walk for the first base runner for the Cardinals. It's going to bring up Trevor Berger, third baseman. Power hitting third baseman for the Cardinals.
Kind of the scouting report on Berger. He can pull the ball very well. He's pulled a lot of balls deep in foul territory. So if you can get inside on him, you want to go off the plate inside. If you can get him to roll over something on the outside, that's the best you can hope for out there.
Cheney does have a great pickoff move. Got several people trying to steal, just leaning too far off the bag this season. His first one's going to swing and miss the Berger. Strike 1.
Yeah, I think Berger bat.
And there's that pickoff move right there. Zychek in, standing up.
Kind of surprising on that too. It went off the end of the bat. Sam was set up inside on that last pitch.
0-1. Pops in. Ball does kick out, and Zychek will head to second.
Yeah, didn't really give Sam much of a chance there. That ball bounced 3 feet or so, 2 or 3 feet in front of home plate and came up, hit him in the mask. That's a lot to ask a catcher to block that high, one that kicks up that high.
1-1 the count. Cheney out of the stretch now. Deciding low.
Yeah, Jace seemed like early on he's pulling across just a little bit whenever he tries to throw a little bit harder. That's making him miss to the inside, pull side. See if he can corral it back here in the 2-1 count.
Berger's doing it again. He wants to send this ball over that left field wall up there by the flag.
That's a big swing. When the barrel's coming through, his chin is all the way out at that 310 side in left field. So, use that against him here if you're Cheney.
2-2 count. Cheney delivers. It's going to be popped back out of play.
Yeah, we're talking about how much the north wind's blowing. It's not bad right in here, right on the infield. But if you launch the ball, get it up above the stands here, that's going to travel.
Cheney at 20 pitches so far this inning. Started off real clean, real good. He does get Berger swinging here on that one. 3 strikeouts. They leave one stranded. We're hitting the top of the second. We are scoreless here in Columbus. We got ourselves a ball game.
Yes, we do, Will.
You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Will LaRue here with Wade Quebeca. It's Cooper Martin, the junior third baseman, steps up to the plate and get ready to start this bottom of the top of the second off. Yannick still pitching here. Had 20 pitches in that first inning.
Yeah, Cobras did what they needed to do in the first inning. Jace gave the Cardinals a little bit of dose of their own medicine, what they did to us last time, striking all 3 out. But see who's going to blink first in this matchup of first and second place in district.
Yannick delivers for first strike, called low in the zone right there.
You know, a high 80s plus fastball is something nice to have. You can always lean on it and try to blow it by, guys.
Martin fouls this one back. It will be out of play here.
Just barely. Whoa,
Ooh.
The wind actually blew it back in. I thought it was going to land 4 feet over the fence here, but that north wind caught it and blew it right back just inside. But
yeah, Aiden Carter, the catcher there, he might have had a chance, but he thought it was out too.
I guarantee he thought, we've got a bird's eye view here just right here behind it. It actually came over the rope in foul territory to start with, and then right as it was coming down from the peak, it blew back into fair territory, or back into the foul territory in play.
Martin behind in the count, 0-2. Yannick going to challenge him and go right at him with that high fastball. Martin fouls that one off.
Yeah, I think Martin was guessing fastball, or guessing curveball, but that was a good sign. He fought that off. Looked like he was fooled a little bit on the high fastball, but was able to get to it just enough to foul it off. He's going to do it again.
Yeah, sure did. High and outside this time for ball 1.
He's got a smooth delivery. The kid looks pretty good size. I would say probably at least 6'3" pitcher. We had the deal up earlier.
So the clean catch. Martin's going to be out there for the strikeout.
Talk about his plus fastball, but he does have the ability to throw that curveball in there for a strike, and they got to respect it. And right there, he just caught Martin in defense mode and able to strike him out on one off the plate.
That's going to bring up the freshman on the roster, Cooper Francis. Cooper's going to line this one. It's going to drop into out right field for a base hit. Cooper not wasting any time. Jumps all over that fastball and just takes it the other way. Great job. Great piece of hitting there by the freshman.
One thing he's shown since Cooper Martin's been up to bat, the 5-hole hitter, Yannick's shown that he wants to go fastball early. So if you go and look at hunting fastball early, he's been relatively good control here, stays around the zone, load up for that fastball and see if you can get something to drive. Cooper able to just dump that one right over between second and first base into the outfield.
It's going to bring up senior Kason Williams. Fouls that one back.
You know, Kason's shown had a history here. He's been able to put a good barrel on quite a few good fastball throwing pitchers. So see if he can come up with one here and move Cooper Francis into scoring position.
Taking a short lead at first.
That's a pitcher's pitch there. That one stayed low below the below the belt the whole way and just caught the bottom of that zone at the top of the kneecaps there.
Sure did. Quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss there for a second strikeout of the inning.
Yeah, it looked like Kason was a little bit deflated on that strike 2 pitch. Kind of had him fooled, got his timing off, and was a little late on that last one. But you know, he can come in, he can hit this guy. Just needing to load up and do it. But 2 down here, we need Warren to move Francis over here.
Junior right fielder Bryce Warren. You talked about timely hitting earlier, Wade. Bryce has really come alive over the last couple of games with some great hits, driving some runs.
He has his batting average picking up a little bit here the last 4 or 5 games, and come up with a couple of good hits in this win streak.
So it's away from Yannick. Great job by the catcher to keep that one in front, keep Cooper Francis at first base.
Heck of a job by Carter. He knew the off speed was coming. That ball was bounced in front of the plate and off to his right. He was able to slide out there and get a body in front and knock it down.
Warren watches that one in.
At the knees on the outside corner, that's exactly where the pitcher wants to put it. You know, who's going to blink first. Earlier, he was elevating a little bit. We were getting to it. Now he's staying down in the zone, a little more competitive.
He's going to grounder there to Berger at third base. He makes the play and puts Warren out for the third round. Two innings in a row. Cobra Strand won. We're still scoreless here as we head to the bottom of the second. You're watching Cobra Baseball on Cobra Sports Network. Go ahead.
Welcome back, Cobra fans, as Sam Kurtz throws down to second base, wheels off to the side, making a couple of camera adjustments for a second, but scoreless after the first inning and a half here. Jace mowed through the Cardinal lineup there, striking out 3 batters, leaving them stranding 1 guy, but see what he can do after the second inning. Where last inning he attacked early with a curveball, switched him up with a fastball afterwards, and actually used that backdoor curveball to come in after him, after hitters after that. So did a good job of mixing pitches in that first inning. And again, stays true to form. He drops the first pitch in, a curveball for a strike. Count goes to 0-1 here. This is number 2, Brody Tribe, I believe, is the batter here. That one must have just missed off the plate just a little bit, Will.
Yeah, sorry about the camera. You're just going to have to believe us when we say what happens over at first base.
That'll work.
We'll try to get that other one going again here before too long, folks, so we get the full view of the field. But
yeah, this one of the longer road trips for the Cobras in district play here. That's nice to be able to have that sports network up running so we can bring the games to you back home. Don't have to travel all the way up here, but glad you're watching along with us here. As Tribe sticks this one, but it's goes foul out beyond the left field fence out there, and got on him, but drives the count full here. And Jace does, though the curveball gets away from him, does hit the batter. So Tribe will take first base. Leadoff batter will reach base for the Cardinals.
For the Cardinals, number 14, Rick Walters.
This is Walker, excuse me, is their catcher here. Number 14. Excuse me, Britton Walters. Is the batter. Sorry, we didn't get a lineup for the Cardinals, so we're trying to do this as we go and grab the roster offline. But Jace is working on the batter there at first base. Gets Walters, fools him again on that outside part of the plate, and the ball just drops away off the end of his bat there.
Tribe not trying to take an aggressive lead over there with Cheney being a left-handed pitcher. She's going to show bunt and gets it laid down third base side. Cheney does field it, delivers a strike to first base, but the sacrifice is in. Walters is the first out of the inning.
Yeah, probably not that well executed by Walters. That ball goes straight back to Cheney. Cheney probably had to play at second base. Decides to take the safe out early, but Cardinals put a guy in scoring position here and see what the bottom half of their lineup can do.
It's going to bring up Corbin Burns, the left fielder. Cheney delivers high for ball one.
Yeah, Burns not that tall of a hitter here, so he's got a little bit of a condensed strike zone a little bit. Cheney's going to have to come to him. Right-handed batter will get a good look at that curveball here.
Batter does call time there. Cheney changing up his look there, trying to get the tempo down.
Looked like Kuchler and LaRue were working Tribe at second base, and just took a little longer than what he wanted to in the batter's box. Yep.
Delivers this one. He's going to say, the umpire is going to say he got a swing right there. So,
yeah, it was turned into defense a little bit there at the midway through his swing, but he rotated around it, trying to bail out of the way there, and the ball does.
Count is 1-1, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to have to stay competitive, and these fastballs he's missing right now, it's not even close. He's missing above the shoulders, up around the chin, so he's going to have to come down closer to the zone with that fastball.
Well, he does down there. He comes
throws
down.
Another split or a changeup there. Something dropped out there, probably 3 or 4 miles an hour off his fastball from the previous pitch. So, Jace got a good deception, good off speed right there.
2-2 is the count. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Cheney delivers. That curveball is going to drive in for a called strike. Great pitch by the junior.
He catches Burns looking at the back door over there. He was pretty convinced that was going to be off the plate, but I'll tell you what, Jace had a lot of break in that ball and came around and just caught the black on the outside of the plate. So put that in your back pocket. Know that he's going to call that out there and use that to get you better hitters up.
Absolutely. That's going to bring up the designated hitter, Josh Everett.
Yeah, the kid had some good at-bats at us in Vanderbilt in the last game, so see what he'll do here. Look kind of defensive there. Not a very comfortable swing out of the DH spot there. So fooled him inside. He's been starting curveballs. I think that's probably what he was hunting, and Cheney fooled him with a fastball.
Cheney delivers that fastball. Kucher's going to field that. Great job by Kason Williams. I'm sorry the camera isn't facing that way. Fantastic job by Kucher to make the play, but even better, Kason Williams, great first baseman, makes the infielder look good.
That was a tough scoop by the first baseman. That ball bounced 2 or 3 feet out in front of him. Not a short scoop, but Kason able to get it. It was snow cone at the end there, but great job by Kason. Way to seal that inning off and stop the threat by the Cardinals.
He holds on to that. We will be back here in a little bit for the top of the third inning. We're going to be through the lineup as Giannis. Then we go right back to LaRue and Cheney. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network. Welcome back, Cobra fans. Aiden Yanish is going to get his first look here at James Yannick in the top of the third. We are scoreless. A little bit of traffic in each one of these innings by the Cobras. Just haven't really been able to get one pushed over, get a score going. But we'll see what the Cobras do as they head back in to the top. As they get back to the top of the order here, Wade, and second time through seeing Yannick.
Yeah, pretty successful there the first time. And Giannis is one of those been really scrappy for the Cobras, found his way on base a lot, and utilized his speed. He is probably the fastest guy on this squad, and he's been able to use it to get around, get base runners, and get on base for him. Yannick having a little trouble finding the strike zone with that second pitch, though. Outside again, he's pulling across a little bit hard on that slider, looks like.
1-1. Yannick gonna go ahead and try to do that old bunt down the line. When the corners guys are playing so far back, he sees that. He's going to try to lay it down. Yanish with a lot of speed can beat those out.
You got a pretty athletic third baseman over there, and he reacted. He was coming hard there, so we'll see what as the chess match goes.
He goes upstairs and gets Yanish swinging. First out of the innings. Let's bring up LaRue back to the top of the order. LaRue, 7-pitch at bat in that first time around, popping up to left field.
Yeah, Major's got a good compact swing, able to get the barrel of the ball late in the pitch here, and it's been hitting pretty well. A little higher than what he's called lately, so a little high and outside in Major's view, but the ump calls it a strike there, so he's behind 0-1 in this count.
Yeah. LaRue hits a rocket down to third base, but Berger's right there and fields that one, puts him away.
He hit it on the screws, maybe just a little bit off the end of the bat, but LaRue timed it up well. I mean, they got to like how the kid's swinging here. Cobras with 2 quick outs here, and that's at bat. They need to stretch this out a little bit after the Cardinals put a runner in scoring position in the last inning and give Cheney a little more rest. He can help himself here.
Yannick's going to dial that one up. And misses a little outside there, though.
He had a little more juice behind that one. Not as easy to wear it when it's coming in the mid to upper 80s there.
Not really a breaking ball there. Just kind of seems like a four-seamer just kind of getting
missed
away.
Inside, yeah.
That one didn't miss.
he piped that one down Broadway there.
Yeah. Trying to get back in this count.
Yeah, gonna have to drop the hands quick. Jace just missed under that one, but not a bad swing, just a tad late, but just underneath that one.
Yannick electing to go ahead and stick with the fastballs right here. Counts 2-2, 2 outs. Misses outside and brings the count to full.
Another max effort throw right there, and he's really pushing it out there. So he's gone deep in the count to several of these Cobra hitters.
And Cheney's going to draw a walk there.
Competitive pitch, and Cheney just watched that one. I believe probably was a little off the plate there. Looked to be about knee high, but just missed off the outside part of the plate.
It's going to bring up Nick Kuchler, shortstop, the only base runner in the first inning for the Cobras.
Yeah, Nick has proven to be one of the catalysts of this offense as well. He's been a timely hitter for us and probably got one of the smoothest swings on the team as well. I'd like to see him put something in the outfield here for us, see if we can run a little while.
Definitely got the best baseball hair.
He does.
Called strike there, Coochler.
Yeah. Yannick fooled him a little bit. Nick guessing a little bit on fastball there. He throws a little off speed and climbs upstairs and fools Nick on that one. Down in the count now, 1-2.
2 outs. Cheney taking the lead at first base. Yannick delivers. Pitcher's going to pop this one up into the gap. Looks like center fielder's trying to track it. He does get there to put Kuchler out. He tried to give it a ride, but unable to find any grass out there.
Put a charge in it. The wind's blowing not quite as hard as it was a while ago. Outfielder catches it about 20 feet, 30 feet short of the wall there.
Now, when we're heading to the bottom of the second, we'll be back with the bottom of the lineup for the Cardinals, Lane Yannick, and then they head right back to the top. So we'll see y'all in just a bit. You're watching Cobra Baseball, the Cobra Sports Network.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
That's Ray
Welcome
Graves.
back,
That's my
Cobra
cousin.
fans.
Yeah, he married my cousin.
Cobra's back
Sloan
on
Graves
defense
was a
again.
pitcher.
Cheney having an outing
He's
out here
pitching over
tonight.
Louisiana.
4 strikeouts through 2 innings. He's had 36 pitches. Up to bat for the Cardinals is the number 9 hole hitter, Lane Kahanick. It's the first time Lane is going to face Cheney tonight. Cheney misses high upstairs.
Yeah, same problem that plagued Cheney in the last inning. His fastball was a little elevated. Need to get that down, especially with the wind blowing out tonight. Don't want to leave anything up they can drive.
That curveball drops in for a called strike.
Yeah,
The backdoor curveball been working really well for Cheney tonight.
that was. It got a lot of movement, drops, big bender he throws up there, and hitters are guessing where it's going to land.
And they're going to check, and they're going to say, with the field umpire, and say he did not go.
Man, the barrel.
Everybody in the stands think he did. On this side, anyway. On this side.
The barrel of that bat was a long way over the white.
2-1 count out of the windup. Cheney delivers. Ball 3 is low.
Tried to take something off that one, just started that pitch way too low. Got to start that higher, belt high, and let that drop out.
Called strike.
As the batter tosses it over there, tosses the bat away. He thought that one was low, but catches the bottom of the knees right there, bottom of the zones. Maybe a makeup for his one that he swung at a while ago that didn't get called.
Full count to Kahanick. Cheney does miss low. Kahanick does draw the walk there.
And that one about 4 or 5 inches lower than the last pitch Jace threw. Didn't give that one a chance to be called a strike.
That's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Jackson Kahanick. Kahanick went down in 3 pitches in the first inning.
Yeah, I think he knows what Cheney's approach is. They've been pretty consistent how they're attacking these hitters. See if they change this thing up second time through the lineup. Comes with off speed, but not the curveball this time. So I think Kahanick was still thinking that was going to be a heater down up high.
Either way, Kahanick was way out in front.
Yeah, he was. And then Jace comes back with that curveball. Just starts it a little too far and over the plate and comes up inside on him.
Cheney out of the stretch, gives a look over to first base. He's going to throw over to Kahanic. He's in standing up, though.
These base runners for Columbus, well coached. They're taking one-way lead, so they're getting a decent lead off. But first step is always when Jace moves is back to first base. So understand they're facing a lefty.
Shows bunt, but ends up pulling it back. Ball 2.
Cardinals showing they're willing to play small ball to scratch some runs on the board. They know they've got a dominant pitcher on the mound tonight. Cobras have been on him, but hadn't been able to scratch anything early.
Cheney delivers. Kahanic does go around this time.
I gotta like the deception Jace is throwing with tonight. You don't really see whether he's throwing that fastball or the off speed, and got the Cardinal hitters off balance right now.
Cheney delivers a swing and miss. It's going to be a strikeout because first base was occupied, but ball does get away from Kurtz. That's going to advance Kahanic over to second.
Yeah, Kurtz just kind of unfortunate right there. Does get his body down in front of that, but just kind of kicks off his knee pad there right off the top of it and goes way out to his right. No chance to stop it there once it did that.
Yeah, it's going to bring up the second baseman, Ryan Carter, his first at bat. Drew a full count, but Cheney ended up getting him with a strikeout. And he's going to watch that first fastball grab the outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, I like the way Cheney's locked in here. He's attacking these hitters, keeping it on the outside edge, staying out of their power alley. Got a runner here in scoring position with only 1 out. He'd like to work on this batter here. Going to give the batter a called timeout right there. Cheney was looking out at second base trying to work him with Kuchler and LaRue.
Nope, Kurtz keeps that one in front. Does.
Yeah, runner stops. He fainted going down, but just ball didn't kick very far away from Sam Kurtz. Decided not to go, but Kurtz did throw down to third base, and Martin able to corral that throw and get it back. So 1-1 count here facing the hitter. Cheney needs to come back in something in the zone or close, something competitive here. That fastball is fooling them. They think Cheney's going to stick with the off-speed stuff, and he's got good difference in between his fastball and off-speed stuff right now. It's really got him off balance.
One, two, Cheney delivers. And he gets him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Second time he struck him out. And Carter really having trouble. Didn't really look comfortable in many of those swings. And 2 of those swings there just did not look comfortable at all. And now he's got a tough. Zychek here is one of their better hitters. Their shortstop, kind of their best all-around athlete here. He and Berger on the left side of the infield. Also going to get it done in the batter's box.
Now, Cheney had a pitch around him in the first inning. He ended up drawing a walk. This ball's just going to – that bender's just going to barely miss.
Yeah, I like that pitch there on the first pitch. Zychek just watches that one. It falls just below his knees there.
That one doesn't miss, Wade. That's a called strike.
Comes back with 2 looks at the curveball right there. That one he starts a little higher, falls right down the pipe. So Zychek wanting him to take a few pitches and wanting him to come with something else. He was hungry for that fastball.
He thought about it. Yeah, he did.
He started the knob towards it, but just a little too high there. That one comes in above his shoulders and doesn't offer at it.
LaRue and Kuchler really working Kahanic over there at second. Cheney misses outside.
Yeah, Jace come with an off speed there. Not sure if he was throwing his changeup or whatever. Couldn't hang on to it. And that one misses in the opposite batter's box there.
3-1 is a count to Zychek. He's going to miss high here.
Draws a walk, but not the worst thing that could happen. You put a force in, but dangerous hitter at number 13, Trevor Berger here coming to the plate.
And in the first inning, Cheney had him at 4 pitches, ended up finally getting him to strike out as well. But he did get a piece of a couple of those and fouled those off. So runners at first and second for the Cardinals. Cheney delivers that first one for ball 1.
Much more competitive fastball there. Misses a little high, just over the letters right there, but much closer to the zone right there with the first pitch.
A little off speed in there. Berger lets that one slide right on by without even taking a swing.
He's coming from the same arm slot as that fastball, and I guess that's what's got him off so much tonight. But that one looked like that was that fastball, but he drops in off speed.
And Bender just barely misses right there.
Good
ball
looking,
2.
Good looking curveball there. I think Blue might have called that just a tad high, but really finishes down just below his belt. Easily could have been called either way.
Berger does get under this one. It's in center field, and it looks like Francis lost it again out there. These hazy clouds in the outfield have really.
Cobra's throwing the ball around here, making a little. I was just about to make the comment. We're at that dangerous part of the night. Cooper never saw that ball.
No.
Asking the whole time, and actually Warren tried to track down far enough over there to get to it, but just Cooper just couldn't find that one. And it's just that time of night. And again, number 13 strikes for the Cardinals and drives in 2 runs there on a play that probably should have been the third out of the inning there. Really didn't catch it all that well. Sounded a little dead off the bat. Probably caught it off the end, but able to drive it out, get it up above the lights, and Francis just lost it in this dusk right here, right before dark.
It's been kind of the MO there, right at this time of the year as well. Wade, it happened in the Edna game as well. The other night, back in Vanderbilt too, just this hazy sky, just lose that baseball and it's hit way up there like that one was.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2 runs scored for the Cardinals. They take advantage of that. Berger standing on second base. That's going to bring up Brody Tribe, the first baseman. His first outing in the second inning, he was hit by pitch.
Yeah, Jace, I believe, went full count to him or had 4 pitches on him. Had 2 strikes on him, but still wound up hitting him there. Got a fortunate call there. The ball looked a little elevated, but we'll take it up there because it was top part of the zone. Berger's got really good speed at second base too, so he looks like he's taking an excellent secondary lead. I know with 2 outs here, we're playing more defense first with the left-handed hitter. Kuchler's working him more at second base.
Cheney reared back and threw that one. Spikes that one into the dirt. Berger's going to take third on the wild pitch.
Just grip that one a little bit hard and spiked it over there out there. Sam had no chance with it. It's a wild pitch on that one. Berger will take third base. Cheney's got to settle down here. Know that those 2 runs aren't the end of the ball game. There's a lot of ball game left here. Can't let that impact it, and certainly don't let them tack on anything extra here. The guy's just 90 feet away. They need to end this inning. Work that outside edge. Tribe, the younger brother of Allie Tribe, volleyball player, signed with UTSA, I believe she went. She signed in the fall, but Brody, the younger brother of Allie Tribe.
He's going to miss high. Brings the count to full. Lefty on lefty action here. 2 outs. Bottom of the third.
Great pitch there by Jace. Worked the outside edge on it and caught Tribe getting a little long on the outside there. Going to have to pound the zone here, 3-2.
This is inside. He's going to draw a walk. Runners are now at the corners for the Cardinals.
Looked like Cheney came with maybe that changeup again. Was trying something a little more off speed right there. Just wind up missing a little bit inside. Not the end of the world. You move one more hit her down, but it does drive his pitch count up a little further here.
It's going to bring up Britton Walters. Britton was had a sacrifice bunt in his first at bat. 2 outs. I don't think we're going to see that from the Cardinals.
No, Cheney pounds his own, does exactly what he needs to do here. Cobras need to find a way to get this out.
It's going to hit into the gap, right center. It's going to get down for an extra base hit.
The ball just died right there by the deepest part of the park. Falls right in front of the 378 sign and drives in 2 more runs for the Cardinals and winds up with a double there. He squared that one up.
That's the back to the Cardinals. Number 9,
So it looked like the Cobras are going to make a defensive swap here. Cooper Francis coming into second base. Major LaRue is going to go out to center field. And it looks like Walters is going to have a pinch runner, number 12, come in. I'm not sure who that is for the Cardinals. I'll get you a name here in just a second.
Yeah, Corbin Burns up to bat for the Cardinals, the left fielder in his first outing. Cheney got him looking.
Looks like
second inning.
Looks like that's Will Fitzgerald there on second base as the courtesy runner for the catcher.
It's going to be hammered to left field down that line. Giannis is going to pick it up. He does get past him. Rolls to the wall. It's going to bring in another run. And Burns is going to take second base on the error by the left fielder.
Trading places, and the elevated fastball there catches Cheney again. Looks like the second time through the lineup they're coming a lot of fastballs in that first pitch, but can't leave him elevated. Really has made one bad pitch here, and this inning has been it. Needs to settle down here, get out of here.
So bring up the DH, Josh Everett. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's going to be a called strike, and I think the only fans that are happy about that one are the ones wearing maroon.
That's got a lot of movement there. He crossed the zone there. A little low with that fastball coming in the next one. But 5 runs scratching this inning, a big crooked number for the Cardinals. Cobras got to stop the bleeding here.
So he gets away from Sam. They're gonna say dead ball. That was off of the batter. Saying dead ball off of the batter.
Yeah, he didn't react immediately like it was. I think he was taken off down to first base. Kind of the way Sam reacted, you would think it was off the batter. So no harm, no foul. Hit batter will take first base on the dead ball, and runner will return to second out there, number 9. Burns.
That's going to bring up Lane Kahanik. Kahanik led the inning off with a walk and scored. So the Cardinals have now batted around here in the 3rd inning.
And when you put up 5 runs, you're going to send a lot of guys to the plate. So 2 guys on base. Cobras need to find an out here.
All on 2 outs, Wade.
Yep.
And he's starting to overthrow it a little bit here. He just needs to settle down and stay within himself.
Yeah, he's got a defense behind him there. Just let it work. It's a long ball game here. You're only in the bottom of the 3rd. Let this defense work for you. Cheney steps off.
Reset here. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. Cheney delivers that one for a called strike.
I like pounding the zone here, but again, that ball comes across just above the belt. That's dangerous territory. I want to be working that down.
Right at Martin. Gets in front of it, and he does get the out for the final out here.
That's what you want out of hot corner right there. Knock it down and get over there and get the out, Will.
Cardinals score 5. We're heading to the top of the 4th. Cobra's got a lot of work to do. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network. Welcome back, Cobra fans. We are starting the top of the fourth inning here. Sam Kurtz will lead it off for the Cobras. Cobras have had base runners in each of the first 3 innings. Need to keep that trend going here. Cardinals put up a 5 spot in the bottom of that third. Cobras don't have to get it all back in 1 inning, though. Yannick has proven that he's susceptible to Cobra batters a little bit, and Cobras need to string a few of these hits together and scratch some runs. Well, I can't let that slide. The burnt orange here just does not go with the burnt.
Yeah, I don't care right now. I forgot a jacket, buddy.
It is a little chilly tonight. A little later cool front here. First part of April, you're going to catch these nights. Sam watches ball 2 go in there and polishes the white on the plate there because that one was that was coming fast.
Kurtz hits one up the middle, but Zajac gets over there and makes a great play up the middle, puts Kurtz out.
Zajac was actually shaded up the middle a little bit. Knowing your pitcher, you've got a guy that's plus in the velocity side of things. Cobra hitters haven't been out in front of him all that much, and if he's not shaded up the middle there, he doesn't make that play. Cooper Martin up to bat. Third baseman just made the play in the previous inning here. Needs to have a good at bat.
Cooper offers that low one. He did the same thing as first at bat too, and they got him swinging.
Took a good first pitch that just fell off the inside part of the plate, but really fooled on that second pitch. Yannick goes off speed to him. Yannick again comes with that slider. Slider stays up, a little elevated, and just curves back in over the plate. Cooper thought that was coming in on him.
Martin's going to go down looking on that called strike there.
You just got to tip your hat to him on that one. That was knee high on the outside black. There's not a whole lot Cooper could have done with it. 2 strikes, too close to take, but Cooper caught looking after he comes inside on it twice. Yannick looks like he's hitting his stride a little bit. Looks really comfortable out there now.
Low pitch count right now for Yannick. 38 pitches coming into this inning. Cooper Francis is going to take that first one, ball 1.
Yeah, that ball missed down a little bit, but not by a whole lot. Two quick outs for the Cobras. It's not a bad deal. Off-speed pitch there that Cooper lets go off the outside part of the plate. See if he can take another pitch, get him something he can handle here. He dumped one into right field last at bat.
Swings and misses there. 1-2 to the freshman.
Started off the inning by saying that they had a base runner in every inning. That's the first inning we hadn't had a base runner. So just when you need to create a little traffic, we go down in order quickly.
Yeah, we sure do. Heading to the bottom of the fourth. Cobra's got some work to do. Watch Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network.
Welcome back, Cobra fans, here in Columbus, as your Cobras trailing this to 5-0 to the number 1 team in the district. Cardinals come into tonight's game undefeated. Cobras got some work to do to try to claw back into this ball game. Just had a rough outing in that third inning, allowing 5 runs on 2 outs. It's going to bring him back to the top of the lineup for the Cardinals. This is Jackson Hancock. Cheney has had his number tonight with 2 strikeouts, 2 at-bats, 2 strikeouts. First pitch, that bender just does not fall in. It's going to be a ball 1. Hancock fouls that one back. 1-1 to count. Cheney out of the windup.
Cheney's still working there. Had him really fooled on that one.
Two the count.
Yeah, again, Cheney's got to realize just one pitch kind of broke things open there. It really wasn't that bad. It was just a unfortunate timing that the ball got lost.
That one gets him looking. So it's again, like it started out with, is Cheney's had Hancock's number tonight. This time he's got the backwards gate.
Catch him looking there, Will. Carter, top two hitters here, have got 5 Ks between them and 5 at bats. So see if he can keep that trend going here. Cobras take outs off this Cardinal lineup any way they can get them right now.
Cheney misses high and outside. Ball 1.
Cheney's been sharp tonight. You like a lot of what's happened. Again, timely hitting for the Cardinals really broke this game open last inning, but Cheney continuing to battle, but he falls behind 2-0 to this batter.
He's going to miss low. Cheney up in the pitch count, started the inning with 74 pitches.
Carter knew he had to come after him. Gives him a fastball right in there. Really hittable pitch, but Carter just missed it on the outside part of the plate.
This one's going to be popped out to right field. Bryce Warren tracks that one down and puts Carter away for the second out.
Amazing what a difference 15 minutes will make, Will, because I don't think anybody lost that ball. It's easy to see against that black sky. So
sure.
Just a matter of who winds up being there in the magical 5-10 minutes of bad lighting.
We do have a couple of changes on the defense. We're going to change our graphic later, but Cooper Francis is in at second base. LaRue did move out to center field.
Zychek reached base both times so far.
2 walks.
Yeah, he's been able to drive Cheney's pitch count up a little bit. Really, he's not chasing a lot of the off-speed stuff, but hasn't looked all that great timing Cheney up as well either. He's on that one, though, fouls it straight back into the umpire.
He's had a good approach all night long. Wade, you're right. We got marks ticked all over the place. He's seen at least 5 pitches in every at bat.
Yeah. Cheney would love for him to see just one more here and get him out with a nice ground ball in the infield or something. Gets the ground ball he's looking for, but it goes wide at third base out there. The Columbus coach catches it out there by the light pole.
That's a benefit Columbus has as well, Wade, is that they have pitchers that can sit and warm up. They got POs as well. Cobras don't have a whole lot of the players on staff, and so they're going to have to.
Big strikeout right there for Cheney. Gets Zychek, probably one of their top 2 hitters in that lineup. Gets him to strike out.
Yeah, the Cardinals go down 1, 2, 3. We're heading to the top of the 5th. Your Cobras that are coming up are going to be Williams, Warren, and Yanish. We'll be right back as they are trailing 5-0. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Cobra's trailing this one 5-0 here in Columbus to the district leaders. Up next to your batters are going to be Kason Williams, Bryce Warren, and Aiden Giannis.
You know, Williams
7, 8, 9 hole.
Williams struggled a little bit in his last at bat, kind of got fooled on off speed, and then Yannick came right back at him with a fastball he was late on. See if Kason can time up this fastball, because it looks like he's going to rely heavily on that fastball here late in this game. Right on cue, he comes with a four-seam fastball right down Broadway. Kason just fouls it off the right side, though.
Got the train running by. Are we supposed to stop play?
Not here, I guess.
Swing and a miss there by Williams. Quickly behind in the count. Same MO as the first at bat. 0-2. Yannick goes right back at him inside, but misses for ball 1. Williams does get a piece of that one. It's going to drop in for a base hit to center field. Just like you drew it up, Wade.
Too many times challenging him with a four-seam fastball. Williams does a great job hitting fastballs there, and he dumps it there into center field, squares it right back up the middle. So got some traffic early, leadoff runner on, see if we can do something with it.
It's going to bring up right fielder Bryce Warren. He grounded out to third base in his first at bat in the second inning. This one gets away. Williams is going to take second on that wild pitch.
Yeah, it looks like Yannick dropped down there. I don't know whether he was trying to throw a sidearm curve or really get a sweeper on that slider away, but something started way down, coming sidearm action more than he's been kind of three-quarter all night long.
That's going to be a called strike. It looked like the catcher had to readjust himself to get outside there, but either way, it looked good to the blue. He called a strike.
You know, no strikes yet. I like Warren taking that pitch because there's not a whole lot you can do with it unless you're just selling out to shoot that to right field. Kason Williams takes a aggressive secondary there and does find out the catcher still got that one. So scurries back to second base.
This one be piped down Broadway. Warren takes that look, and 2-2 is the count.
You know, if I'm Warren here, I'm thinking off speed. He's wanted to go to it twice, so I think you got to respect that fastball, shorten up a little bit, but I'm thinking off speed here. And he does try to come with a curveball to him. Now he's going to challenge him. He's going to come after him again. Fastball right here. He's going to rely on his good stuff, come after him with a fastball. Warren's just got to be on time and square it up.
Warren's at the count full. And he does. And that looks like in the gap. Right fielder's trying to track it. No, he ended up dropping it, but it fooled Williams. Ball does get away from the third baseman there. Williams does get back into third.
I'll tell you what, Warren put a charge into that one to the deepest part again. Another ball right out there in the 378 power alley in right center. And right fielder sold out. We made the comment earlier. These left and right fielders are pinched more towards the power alleys, taking away the bigger part of the ballpark. He almost got to that on a ball that was absolutely smoked into the power alley.
And you're 100% correct too, Wade. That's exactly what Bryce was looking for the whole way. He was reading it. He was waiting for it, and that's exactly what he did. Drove it to the opposite field, found that little gap out there, and got it over that right fielder. The right fielder's tracked the ball extremely well.
He did.
But confused everybody because it looked like he caught it there for a second.
I did not see him drop it at first. I think Kason Williams saw the same thing, and it's probably one of those deals you'd like for him to score on that, but it's not the end of the world because you can't afford to get doubled off in that situation with a runner in scoring position. Cobras need to chip away at this. Now you've got two guys in scoring position. You need Giannis to come through here.
Yeah. No outs here in the top of the fifth. Up to bat is your left fielder, Aiden Giannis. Giannis had four pitches in his first at bat, ended up striking out.
Yeah, Giannis got good speed here. You need him on the base paths, making things happen. Yannick put a little something extra on that one, though. That fastball's ticked up a little bit in velocity there and came through about thigh high.
Little dribbler there to third, and Kason Williams is going to run into the tag there. It's one of those at you behind you type scenario there.
Yeah, probably needed to read that one a little bit better. Kind of sold out already. Should have waited on that throw to go down to first, especially when you got Giannis running down first base. That would have been a difficult play for the third baseman to catch, Berger to catch and make that throw over there with Giannis' speed.
It's going to bring up the top of the order for the Cobras, Major LaRue.
Yeah, Giannis'
flew out to left field and grounded out tonight.
Yeah, Zychek's squeezing the bag at second here. Playing double play depth here. Open up a hole on the left side for LaRue if he can put something through on that side, but they're giving up a big hole between short and third.
LaRue fouls that one back quickly behind in the count. Just barely missing those barrels.
He is. Good approach here. I like the quickness to it. I'd expect something off speed here, but he's going to make you battle here because he's got everything at his disposal Yannick does from the mound right now. LaRue knew it. I thought it might have been a little bit up, but certainly too close to take 0-2 there. A little surprised they don't have didn't put Giannis in motion, but take that double play out. Cheney up in a big spot here. Cobras need to find a way to score. Good job, Cheney, not trying to do too much. That one up above his shoulders.
Get inside, counts 1-1 to Cheney.
Cheney takes that one. Been behind a couple times early tonight. Yannick really bringing the velocity up a little bit here in this fifth inning here. Pitcher against pitcher here. We'll see what happens.
Cheney swings and misses there, but Yannick does take second base.
Yeah, kind of a delayed swing there. I think that was more a defensive swing, trying to keep the catcher back there. Give Giannis second base. See if Cheney can poke something through. 2 runs sitting there for you. Instead, Yannick elevates, gets a fastball by Cheney. Cobras leave 2 in scoring position.
Yeah, we're heading to the bottom of the 5th here. Cobras trailing 5-0. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow,
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Cheney back out on the mound here in the bottom of the 5th. Cobras trailing this one to the Columbus Cardinals 5-0. Really, Wade, it's been a great game all around. It's just that one inning allowing those 5 runs on 2 outs.
One inning and unfortunate timing, but saw Coach Medina kind of rally the defense around before they went out a while ago. See if he can get the guys to stay focused here. This game is still within reach. They need to shut the Cardinals offense down here again.
And Cheney does just that. Comes Berger with a called strike there.
Anybody that's been around this game very long, sometimes the baseball gods smile on you, sometimes they frown on you. They frowned on us in that one inning with a little bit of unfortunate timing. So
Martin fields that one. Ends up spiking it in the dirt. Berger's going to take the turn and go to second base. He's looking
going for
free.
third.
Fire the ball
Got
down
him,
the
got
field.
him.
And they're going to say, well, there's a discrepancy here between the umpires, and I think the field umpire.
Coach Medina immediately comes out. Berger looked like he swiped actually past the base, and home plate umpire called him safe immediately. Was walking down the line. Field umpire looks like he was about to call him out.
Yeah.
Field umpire actually had a view of where Berger would have came off the bag right there as Martin applied that tag. Very aggressive move there by Berger, trying to take third in that instance. The ball did skip away all the way to the fence after the bounce there at first base. But error on the throw by Martin. Way to stop it. He stopped it immediately, but with a player with good speed like Berger, you got to hurry that. He rushed it a little bit and wound up spiking it. Umpires are having a bit of a discussion here, so they're going to call him safe. Unfortunately, that's another time the baseball gods did not smile on us because I'm pretty sure that he was not on the bag there when Martin was tagging him.
Once again, up to bat, number 2, Charlie Tribe.
Already trailing by 5 runs. Cobras pull all the infield in here, trying to keep Berger from scoring.
Tribe swings and misses there on the first pitch. Tribe walked in his second at bat and was hit by a pitch in his first.
Kind of interesting. The middle infielders and Cooper are all up. Cason's actually playing even with the bag. Williams at first base.
Line drive right at Cooper Francis there. So that decision by Medina poses to be a good one there. Cooper would not have been there.
Yeah.
Catch that low liner.
Frustrating for Tribe. He hit that one on the screws, but Cooper playing in the grass right there to catch it. Reacted it and was looking to throw out Berger had he gotten off the third too far.
Bring up Walters and a sack bunt in his first at bat and single in his second.
Tell you what, I like the body language here out of Cheney. He's still aggressive in his pitching up there, getting after him. Still trying to attack this Cardinal lineup. Wow.
This one's going to miss inside. 1-1 to count. Cheney works comfortable out of the windup. This one's going to miss.
Looking for that one, but I almost had him lunging on that off speed off the plate. Looked like a changeup or something there. Kind of died right off the outside edge. Close pitch not to take on that one, but just missing the zone. Must have been just a tad low.
So he's going to get in that gap between third and short and then bring Berger in. So a single for Brian Walters. He's been busy out here tonight.
Really can't get hurt on that one. I mean, had Nick been playing back at normal depth, it would have been tough to get Berger coming home on that deal. So ball just put in play in the right situation. So again, number 12 goes in for the courtesy run for the catcher Walters.
Cheney had 99 pitches. Really need a ground ball here to be able to get out of this inning for Cheney. Ball is going to be popped up to right field. It is playable.
Trouble. Ball falls in front of Warren. Cooper Francis cut right in front of him there at the last second, but kind of in between the both of them. Outfielder has priority there, so if Warren's calling it, he's got to take that one. But
that was one of those just in no man's land, just those little Texas leaguers. Right, Warren coming in kind of deep, pretty deep right field, just unable to adjust to make that play.
We talked about it earlier. Warren is actually playing over there a little more where the Columbus defense is playing closer to the power alley, taking some of that big outfield away in center, and that was a very long run for him to make.
DH Josh Everett at bat takes ball 1.
I believe Everett was hit by the pitch on his foot last time.
And grounded out in his first at bat. Take one of them ground balls to shortstop right now.
Yep. We'll get
Ground
one to
ball,
third
third
here.
base.
Gets through, though.
Comes up through. Giannis comes up throwing. That's not going to be enough arm to get the runner at home.
A little fortunate they didn't advance the runner to third there, but couldn't do it there with a good low throw. They had to read the cut there by Giannis. So Giannis coming in hard, throws it in, but not able to get that out at home. Cardinals extend their lead to 7-0. This gonna warrant a mound visit from Coach Medina here.
Cheney up in the pitch count here. It looks like they're going to go ahead and pull him.
Yeah, I don't know if he's signaling. I think he's gonna pull Warren in. Looks like so. He's gonna flip Giannis over to right field and gonna send Cheney out there to left. Looks like. Actually, no, he's gonna move Case and Williams out to center, and Major is going to go into left field. Looks like Cheney will head over to first base.
Well, while Warren warms up, we'll take a quick break. We're back with the bottom of the lineup here for the Cardinals. This number 9 hole hitter, Lane Kahanick. Bryce Warren, the junior right fielder, came in to pitch.
He's able to get that first one in for a strike. Warren's going to start with traffic. Runners on first and second. Trying to put a stop to this Cardinal rally here. Cobra's already trailing by 7 here in the bottom of the fifth.
I'm going to drop in for another called strike on Kahanick. 1-2 is the count. 1 out. Curveball just gets underneath it, drives it to center field. Casey Williams out there hits his glove and falls out. It's going to bring up another run for the Cardinals.
Yeah. Cobra's got to stop letting the wheels fall off on him here. Those are playable balls, and actually stabbed at that one. Just looked like he wasn't comfortable underneath that one. He stabbed up at it and just slips out of his glove there. So did what he needed to get done there by getting a fly ball into the outfield. Probably wasn't deep enough to move the runner on to third, but with the drop, they're going to pick up another run, extend their lead to 8-0.
It's going to bring up Jackson Hancock. He's struck out all 3 at-bats he's been here tonight. This one's fouled back. leadoff hitter for the Cardinals. Seeing a lot of pitches, just not driving anything.
Yeah, I like this switch to the righty here. You're changing velo a little bit. Warren throws a lot of fastballs. Got a little bit of a curve he'll mix in, but completely different type of delivery than Cheney there. A little bit longer.
Out of play, barely missing the coach.
Yeah,
he didn't even move.
He's a braver man than I was. That was coming his way in a hurry. Either that or he didn't see it because he didn't even flinch.
So fly ball out to left field.
It's going to be tough.
Coming in hard.
Good. Oh, man.
It's going to be a fair ball. Bounces out of Janish's glove.
Actually, that's LaRue's out there.
Oh, is that LaRue?
Major made a heck of a dive out there.
Where did Janish move?
Janish moved over to right. Yeah.
Oh, right field? Sorry.
Yeah, Major got on his horse. He's actually squeezing the power alley just like the field sets up. Was able to get there. That ball only about halfway down the line from the bag all the way out to the outfield. And he lays out for it, touches it just in fair territory, and it kicks over into foul territory. Keeps the runners from scoring, though. One down here. Corners will come up. Middle infielders are staying at double play depth.
I tell you exactly why that ball fell out of that glove.
Why is that?
Because you're using an infield glove out there in the outfield.
That's true. A little shorter, a little more leather on that one. A little bit bigger glove it'd have been. Looks like we got a pinch hitter here. It's 24. So I'll get get you a number on him. He hadn't been up to hit tonight. So 24 will be Trinity Thompson, the senior outfielder for the Cardinals. Warren's living in dangerous territory. These fastballs have been staying up. That's why the first couple of hitters have kind of put a good barrel on that thing. He needs to work down a little bit more below that belt.
Thompson doesn't offer than that one. Another high fastball. Bases loaded here, 1 out. Ball popped up on the infield. It should be, as long as it stays fair, would be a bat infield fly. Batter is out. And you've got runners over here. Just tag somebody. Infield fly. The batter was out because the bases were loaded with less than 1 out.
Infield fly, he did call it. Wasn't very vocal about it. Actually, the Columbus runners
foul ball, and I was thinking the same thing.
He called it
as well.
before. He should.
I know
out.
he did. I know he did. But the rule with the infield fly is that you have to settle up underneath it. And when it comes with a catcher, I don't think that's the case.
Yeah.
I think if the pitcher would have came in and been settled up underneath it, the catcher comes from foul territory, and then it. Is that what he's saying?
He said if it rolls foul.
I'm pretty sure he touched it though, didn't he?
I kind of thought that myself, but whatever they're gonna do, they're gonna give Thompson a deal. He wasn't very vocal about the call there. He was guessing about it.
Well, I was trying to sound smart with my analysis, but that didn't work out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be high. Count is 2-2.
It's hard to say on a ball that high, though, Will, that you're not settling under it, even though you're catcher. Because, I mean, if that's the case, then I'd have my catcher drop that thing. You could have doubled people off left and right. Another ball opportunity for Sam, and he's not going.
But Sam overran that one.
That north wind is eating his lunch right now.
You know, I don't know if anybody ever caught before when you're running towards a foul ball like that, and the ground is going. You're losing ground because it's going down.
Yep.
Especially with this field right here, where it's a steep incline down. Real tough play for the catcher to make there.
Not a whole lot of room here behind the plate, but like you said, a little change in topography here helps with drainage, but not real easy to run on when you're looking up.
And Cooper Martin comes charging down the line. Feels the ball, then realizes Everett's standing right next to him, so go ahead and give him a tag.
A little subtle movement there, but I really like that out of Cooper Martin. He actually knew the rule. Had that runner made contact with him, he was cutting in front of that runner, and he made contact with him before he fielded that ball. He would have got out on the interference from the base runner as well. So nice heads-up play there by Martin.
That's 2 outs. It's going to bring up Dylan Zychek.
Dangerous hitter here.
Ball's going to get away from Kurtz.
9th runner score here, so 90 feet away is the winning run for the Cardinals here. We're already in the 5th inning, and 2 innings here and 9 runs across the plate for the Cardinals.
Called strike for Warren, though. Although they do have a ball up there on the scoreboard, it was called strike.
Yep.
0-1 is the count. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Zychek, the hitter. He's been walked 2 times and struck out in the 4th.
Yeah, ball tailed inside just a little bit there for Warren. 1-1 is the count. They're correcting it on the scoreboard now. I haven't seen Zychek be fooled that bad in a while, but he missed that ball by a good 6-8 inches there. Just really wasn't on that. And Warren threw a fastball up there on the outside.
The 1-2. This one's going to be popped out of play. Zychek lives again.
Dangerous having to throw off speed here with runner 90 feet away. Sam's going to have to block it, but he does come with a curve. Warren just not able to locate it. Competitive there. Ball bounces right at the plate.
2 outs here. And get Zychek swinging there. Gets that final out. But not before damage is done. 4 more runs cross the plate here for the Cardinals. They're leading at 9-0 here in Columbus. We're heading to the 6th, and your Cobras will be coming up is Kuchler, Kurtz, and Martin. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network.
Number 3.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Up to bat now for your Cobras is Nicholas Kuchler. He's going to offer at the first one, a little dribbler to third base. Berger, athletic play there, gets the speedy Kurtz out on that ground ball.
He was blocked from my view, Will, but I don't know how he got there that quick, whether he was playing in on the grass or what on that one. Kuchler just hit that ball, just jammed him a little bit. That ball didn't make it halfway to third base, but Berger able to get on it and make it accurate, throw to first, and get Kuchler by 2 steps there.
It's going to bring up Sam Kurtz, a junior catcher. Ground out in his last at-bat, first at-bat, first inning. Struck out.
You know,
He'll take this first pitch for ball 1.
Yeah, Yannick up there smiling because he knows he's got a 9-run lead here. He's just got all the cushion he needs to work with here. just another outing for him tonight.
Sam Houston commit looks comfortable up there out of the windup. He's going to miss with that one.
Good
2-0.
time. He's going to start working on a few more of his off-speed pitches here and see if he can drop them in for strikes. Sam fooled a little bit on that one, drops his hands, comes close to breaking the plane, but able to keep it back. Kind of turned
Looks
into
like they're going to ask for help to the first base side. He did not go.
A little confusion there. First base umpire was not really understanding what he wanted out of him, but
3-0 count to Kurtz. Kurtz going to take that. That high fastball in the zone. There's only one thing you're going to do with that. If you get on top of it, you ground out. If you get under it, you pop out. So, good job by Kurtz.
Cobras need base runners in a bad way here. Kurtz almost swings at one a little higher than that last one, lets it go by.
Yeah, quickly back in at 3-2 count. So we're going to buzz the tower, but Kurtz is going to draw the walk.
Yeah, he would have earned that one had he worn that one because that was coming high cheese right below the chin.
Number 12, Martin.
Cooper Martin has not reached base tonight. 2 at bats, both strikeouts, 1 looking, 1 swinging. Barrel that one up. It's going to get in the hole. Zychek fields it. Doesn't have a play, but wow, what an athletic play by the shortstop.
Like to see Cooper Martin there flying down the line too. Just caught that one off the end of the bat, kind of cue balled it. Grass slowed it down enough for Zychek able to get to it deep in the hole. He was actually playing towards second base. Kind of interesting that he's playing that close to second base. I know double play there. They were playing double play depth, but he's been positioned a little closer to second base there.
So bring up the freshman, Cooper Francis. Like that first one he saw, just didn't quite pull the trigger. Cooper in his first at bat had that first pitch line drive to right field for a single. Was caught looking at his second at bat.
Just misses that one. That one fouled straight back in the catcher's mitt, but Cooper was on time with that one.
Ducks on the pond. There's a first and a second with 1 out here. That's just going to swing on top of that one. Goes down swinging. Second out of the inning.
Yannick knowing he can challenge him there with a fastball. Cooper hanging his head just a touch as he's going back. But, man, he's been on time with those swings there. Nothing to hang your head about here. See how he attacks Williams this time.
Yeah,
he's got short-term memory here.
Williams line drive his last at bat. That single to center field.
Attacks him with a fastball again. A little surprising there, Will.
Ball outside, misses 1-1 to count to Williams.
A little extra effort trying to throw that one a little harder. That ball sailed out on him, held on to it a little long.
Catcher paying a lot of attention to Sam Kurtz over there at second base.
Comes with the curveball there and drops it. A little sharp break to it late in the pitch there. Takes about 6 or 7 miles an hour off that fastball. And nice off speed to complement that plus heater.
1-2 the count. Williams fouls this one out of play.
Pretty effective too there. He had case and screwed up his timing there a little bit. And he was late on that one. See what he does here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him come with off speed again here. And he does. And if you're casing here, you're gonna sell out here for a fastball and tip your hat and think anything else.
He gets it. Dribbles out to second base. He's going to try to leg this one out. Doesn't get there in time. The second baseman puts that Williams out for the final out of the inning. A little bit of traffic there for the Cobras, but just unable to capitalize on that. They go down. We are headed to the bottom of the 6th. Cobras trailing at 9-0. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. We are starting the bottom of the 6th inning here. Warren going to face a dangerous hitter here, number 13, third baseman Trevor Berger. Called safe on the controversial call at third base earlier on the single and two-base error, but scored one of the 4 runs for the Cardinals last inning. Warren comes in, bringing the fastball down, attacking there at the bottom of the zone, a little bit better location. The 1 pitch, Berger hammers it, goes deep, foul over the left field wall, but near the industrial bus over there.
That was way out of here.
Swings.
That was way out of here.
He can turn on a pitch, that's for sure.
I just didn't come back with him with that.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to throw that.
Yeah.
Warren got him 1-2, still a pitcher's count here. Not able to stay competitive. Left that one way up. It never looked like it was a strike coming out of his hand.
Again, a left fielder getting back.
Get it up in the wind.
Like
LaRue able to settle under it. Just missed it. Caught a little bit off the end of the bat there.
Now wind blowing straight out of there in that direction as well. But
Batting next for the Cardinals, number 2, Brody Tribe.
Brody Tribe up here batting for the Cardinals here. 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Hit by a pitch, walked, and then lined out.
Warren starts him with a curveball on this one. Ball falls out of there for ball 1. 1-0 count here.
Called a strike there. 1 out here in the 6th inning. Breaking ball gets right over Warren, but Francis makes a great play up the middle. Good athletic play there by the freshman.
Poetry in motion right there, Will. That was a beautiful play. Ball just misses Warren's glove, goes right off the tip of it. Cooper Francis comes in right behind him, catches it on second bounce. Had to hurry that. Good exchange, though. Able to get it over there to first base with an accurate throw and throws out Tribe with about a step to spare.
For the Cardinals, number 1, Carter.
Been playing there his whole life. Played.
Wonder why. All important, get those first 2 outs out of the way, but Cobra's been on the wrong side of some timely hitting tonight, chasing 9 runs here and running out of outs.
Looks like we got a sub in. It's number 1.
Yeah,
Didn't hear the name. Another left-handed hitter for the Cardinals as he digs in for Britton Walters.
Looks
2
like
outs as Warren delivers his first one for a called strike.
Aiden Carter is the name I've got here for number 1 on on their roster here.
We'll go with that. Breaking ball misses the top of the zone.
Nice break on a lot of break on that 12-6 curveball. Just started a little bit too high, not able to bring it back down in the zone for a strike.
Not sure where that one missed, but it looked good from here. Either way, that's ball 2.
Missed in the middle there, Will. Missed in the middle.
Fouled back out of play.
Carter,
2-2 the count.
Carter was aggressive there in a hitter's count there. 2-1. He was hacking at that one no matter what. Ball up in the strike zone, but certainly something he could drive, and fortunate that he missed that one.
He missed that one.
He missed that one completely. That's even better miss.
1, 2, 3 for the Cardinals. They go down in order. We're heading to the 7th here in Columbus as your Cobras are trailing 9-0. Ton of work for these guys to do. Try to do something to scratch one and get one on the board. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Baseball on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere.
Dang it. We're hot. We're hot. And so hopefully these Cobra bats start getting hot right here too. This is
3 outs to go. We're running out of time here, Will. It's kind of hard tonight. Look at the score. It's 9-0. Cobras have generated traffic in, I want to say, all but, I guess, 2 frames tonight, and had at least 1 base runner, and most of those had at least 2. Runners at second and third, I think, at one point. And I believe we started that one with 1 out. And don't get those guys across.
Bryce Warren leading this inning off.
Ball sails high and inside there. Warren able to drive the last one out to the deep power alley in right center. Squared it up, just pulled his head off of that one. Needs to stay locked in on it, let the barrel do the work for you.
We'll foul this one back out of play.
Better approach, and impressive that he stayed on that off speed. Yannick throws that curveball up there right then, and Warren all over it. Hit him.
This one's going to come in and grab him on the shoulder. Cobras going to have a leadoff base runner hit by pitch. That's how you do that, Wade. Get on any way you can.
Absolutely. I don't think he was given much time to get out of the way.
It's going to bring up 9-hole hitter Aiden Yanish, left fielder. Aiden struck out in the 3rd and hit into a fielder's choice in the 5th. Ball gets away. Warren's going to take second easily.
Fortunate for the Cobras here. Get out of that double play right here and give yourself something to work with. Giannis got really good speed, so anything on the ground here, he's a threat to leg it out. Zychek squeezed towards the middle here. He is banking on the Cobra hitters being late there. Yannick pours one in there for strike 1.
Another called strike on Yanish, count 1-2.
Low strike on the outside part of the plate. Not a whole lot Giannis can do with that one. Got a battle here with 2. Evens up the count there, 2-2. Giannis needs to choke up just a touch here. Put something in play wherever he can. Really not close. Fooled badly on that curveball, but he's gearing up for 86, 87, and bottom drops off at 79, and really no chance to catch it.
Major had some good approaches here tonight. Struck out in his last at bat. Foul this one straight back. Yannick goes right to that fastball right away.
Yeah, really for all the at-bats tonight, the one pitch looking really on the outside of pitcher's pitch, the last one was the only one bad approach he had tonight. He's had some good swings, good cuts. I like him to take that one there, though. That's came back and get him, caught him guessing a little bit.
Yannick kind of do whatever he wants to right here, the 0-2 count.
Mm-hmm.
He fouls that one off, stay alive. Likes to stick with that fastball. Try to go elevate high on him again.
It looked like Major was expecting off speed there. He challenged him with a fastball. Major quick enough on that decision to get some bat on it and foul it off.
Dribbler down to shortstop. Brew gets down the line pretty quick. He's going to be called safe. Beat that infield hit out there. So,
hey, I like it. Guys are scrapping any way they can. Turn this line over, get it to your leadoff hitter, and get on base. You bring Cheney up here.
Not only that, great base run in there by Warren. As soon as the throw, as soon as you recognize Zonchik was going to have to attack that ball the way he did, he went in and took third. Runners to corners for the Cobras, 1 out. That brings up Jace Cheney. Cheney grounded out in his first at bat, had a walk in third inning, and struck out in the 5th.
Yeah, umpire calls time here to get a couple foul balls that had been knocked out of play here. Reloaded the bag here, and looks like we're back ready. Cheney steps in. 1 down here. See if Cobras try to get out of the double play here. Had Major lean in a little bit, but Major was able to get back.
LaRue takes an aggressive lead at first. He's going to go ahead and take second. Going to throw down to third. Try to get Bryce Warren leaning a little bit, but he dives back in. Runners at second and third. 1 out here for Cheney.
Puts them both in scoring position here. Need every run they can get. Cobras down to the last 2 outs.
Cheney swinging a miss here. 1-1 is the count.
I think he called that last one a strike. I think it's 2 strikes here on Jace.
I like 1-1 better.
I do too.
And I think I was right.
You're right. We got away with that one.
I think I'll say that a little louder in that
I
mic.
think that's it.
1-2 count to Cheney.
Blows one by Cheney there. So
2 outs here.
good timing. He was right on it, but just missed it. So
It was down to their final out as Kuchler walks up to the plate. Looks like we're going to have time on the field as the Columbus coach is heading to the mound. Pretty sure Yannick has reached his limit.
All right, Cobras fans, ready for it.
show respect there. LaRue gives him a fist bump. Cobra's able to put some bats on the ball. I don't know if you want to take a quick count there, Will, how many hits the Cobras put up tonight, but able to put the ball in place several times, create some traffic. Not a whole lot of walks.
What's going on, Mike? Okay. There were 5 hits. Cobras have had 5 hits tonight, but you're right. There was a lot of traffic on the base paths. A lot of the balls have been put in play. Kind of didn't come out here and just overpower the Cobras lineup like Columbus did when they went down to Vanderbilt with the 19 strikeouts.
You'd like to see the fight out of them. They've done pretty well. Looks like number 11 here is going to come into the mound. Pitch next for the Cardinals. It looks like number 11 is Cade Newman, a sophomore, listed as a utility player here, but some experience against what was 2 playoff teams in the regional semifinals last year, getting him some action here in a 1 versus 2 matchup. Cobras down to their final out. Look like they're going to turn things over to Newman and explain to him here. Field umpires explaining to him, got runners at second and third. No count here, but 2 outs. See if Kuchler can put something in play and get the Cobras on the board tonight.
Kuchler had the first hit for the Cobras in the first inning. Flew out to center field and grounded out in his third at bat. He'll take this first pitch for a called strike. Thought it was a little bit high, too.
It's up by his shoulder there, pretty level. Newman's got kind of a flat delivery here. Comes across a little more than 3/4. Ball stays flat.
Ground ball right to Zychek. He fields that clean. Delivers a strike to first. He puts Kuchler away for the final out of the ball game. So the Cobras go down 9-0. Unable to scratch anything across the board here. But due to the wins that the Cobras have had and the record, they still do remain in that second place finish.
Yeah, they're in control of their own destiny here. We knew tonight coming into this game it wasn't make or break. Whether the outcome here, you'd like to see the Cobras put up a little bit closer on the scoreboard. But there's a lot of fight in this team tonight. They were able to battle one of the top pitchers we've seen so far this year. I certainly came back from last time. We're a little deflated with the 19 strikeouts. Cut that way down tonight. I know he had a decent number of strikeouts, but cut that way down, created a lot more traffic. Just didn't get that 1 or 2 hits timely that would have brought this game a lot closer on the scoreboard.
No, I agree, Wade. Yeah, 11 strikeouts for Yannick tonight, and it was 7 for Cheney, 6 or 7 for Cheney. But the other good part of this thing as well is that Cheney is on a groove right now. He's on a roll. Like you said, he started out a little bit rocky on the season, but his starts so far over the last 4 games have been absolutely stellar.
Yeah.
And so it's good to continue to go into the second part of the season with your ace throwing the way he's doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So until then, we're going to be playing Saturday as the Cobras host Palacios. Believe we're still playing at 7 o'clock, but those times sometimes do change. We'll let y'all know if that happens. But if not, you can't make it out next Saturday, or this coming Saturday rather, to Vanderbilt. You can always catch the game on the Cobra Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We appreciate all the support. Until next time,
you're listening to Cobra Baseball
on the Cobra
Sports Network.